Kanaan is there. They will not pit until Tony Kanaan gets a wave around. That's what Michael was talking about. Now he is the car right behind the pace car, not the leader, so he'll get his lap back because they'll wave him by. After he's waved around, then they'll pit. Don't ever do it before you waved around, or you lose that bonus.
Yeah, great move, because he's a lap down. Now he's getting that wave around, and they'll pick up Dario.
Yeah, it looks like Dario Franchitti is going to be the leader with Scott Dixon running second. Mike Conway third, and Justin Wilson fourth. So DNR cars third and fourth. Very good.
Pretty happy to see that.
Yeah.
And an owner's happy when it's wet out there and your driver still has rain tires.
It's tough. You know, I want to get excited, but I don't want to put myself in that category because I don't want the big hammer to come on and crush my head. So I'm going to just be quiet.
Well, the thing that we probably should mention is, though, that in all honesty, Dreyer and Reinbold Racing put a lot of money and a lot of effort into improving their race team for this year.
We did. Thank you very much. And you came over and helped us with our announcements at our race shop, and you saw some of those improvements. And Dennis and myself, I mean, you know, we love this game. And we want to be here and be competitive today and 10 and 20 years from now.
TK is hoping that he gets
he's staying right in the mirror. He's staying right in the mirror. I just don't want anyone to forget I'm here. I'm right behind you. I'm not actually the leader of the race. That's Dario. So if you see this green car, you can go ahead and wave me by.
Yeah. And the longer they stay out here before it goes green, that advantage is going to the guys that have already come in. That first group that came in and put slicks on, because the longer they stay out there, the more the track's drying up.
But here's the other thing, is that if you put on your slick tires under yellow and you're there at the back, even if the conditions are not good, when people peel off under green to make their stops, you're going to make up a huge advantage. So basically those who are on slick tires are just trying to stay alive, just as Vitor Mira does going across that puddle.
Another update from Jack Arute out on pit lane of Ryan Hunter-Reay.
All right, guys, just how close is it going to be on fuel? You know, now you start to try and work backwards on the time. Ryan Hunter-Reay has been in. He's taken on the fuel. We have got, what, 38 minutes left to go in this race? They just radioed to Ryan Hunter-Reay, look, you got to make a little fuel here for us. You can't make it like we used to because these Honda engines only have one setting, one for caution, one for green. This one could be really dicey on the final couple of minutes of the race.
Well, Jack, the way you save fuel is by lifting off. I'm going to be lifting off. When I'm going across those puddles, I'll be saving fuel. I'll say, hey, no problem on the saving fuel. I'll lift all over the place.
I mentioned it earlier, but there is no fuel adjustment in the cockpit this year, right?
Correct. Just the right foot.
It's the driver's right foot of just kind of breathing off a little early and rolling through corners, and that's how you're going to save that fuel.
Just like you getting that rental car back to the airport. You know, just easing it in so you don't have to make a fuel stop.
It's never rent-a-car abuse if you get it back there under its own power.
Spoken like a true champion. Here is the green flag, and we are back to competition with almost 37 minutes of racing remaining. Dario, Scott Dixon, Danica Patrick is doing okay, although she's a lap down. She's there in the mix, but she's a lap down in 16.
When are these guys when are they gonna peel off those that are still on the rain tires? When are they gonna start peeling off? And then where they cycle back out, that's the next thing we really want to be looking for.
Oh, Scott Dixon is wanting the lead from his teammate and is not going to be able to get it.
He just wanted to figure out where all those bumps were, so when he really wants to stick that pass there, how much is he gonna launch his car up into the air?
I think they wait for a yellow, Robbie. I think if you're on rain tires, you're thinking somebody's going to hit a puddle and crash, and there's going to be a yellow, then I change. In the meantime, I just stay out.
No, I'm with you on that, but look at how quick it's drying. If I'm on range right now and just kind of seeing what's going on, I'm thinking, yeah, make the call, guys, I'm ready.
But you've made the call, so you gotta stick with it. And they got to hang in there as long as those things will stay on the car.
Those are just little puddles there. Would you'd back off the gas there? Come on.
Only if they told me to save fuel.
I was trying to throw him down, Bob.
I know, and you failed.
Yeah.
I just shifted a little bit in there.
But it is it's dry. I mean, if one section that would concern you with going.
Elio.
Elio to the inside of E.J. Viso.
And
breaks the pass.
And he's got good, dry pavement to do that. Look at E.J.'s coming back at you.
There he comes.
But he's got the outside.
There you go.
Take the spot back, but watch Elio again.
No, this is a tough.
Side to
Don't
side.
try that.
And look at Di Silvestro back here.
Yeah, that's a tough place to break somebody inside because you're going from the concrete pavement to the black tarmac, and it's just that transition is upsetting on the car.
Simona Di Silvestro and Anna Beatrice running together on the racetrack.
Oh,
and Anna's trying to get around.
I think she has a problem. She pulled off the racing line.
No, she was going to, was that in the pit road?
No.
No?
Anna had to get off the throttle there a little bit.
Yeah, he had a great run off of turn 4 there. Anna had to get out of it there with Simona. Just checked her up, and that's what happens. But just get a rhythm back now.
There's our answer. These people that are on the slicks are having no problem.
Yep.
They're just off to the races. So that was the right call. Just as Jack said, he predicts the weather and the right call on pit road.
That's what I say. If you're on range right now, it's like, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready. And everybody else is watching what these guys are doing on the slicks. They're like, gosh, the longer we stay out now on rain tires, waiting for that yellow to maybe happen, we're getting hammered. We got to do it.
You can see they're close because Anna Beatrice, I believe, is still on rain tires, correct? Well,
I can't give you 100% on that. And it's really too hard for us to ID that as they're rolling through to figure that out.
Rafa Matos there in the 2 car getting around Anna Beatrice coming off the turn, number 11.
Let's see if she looks for pit lane. That's the yellow and blue car we're talking about, Anna Beatrice. Yeah, she's still on reins there, it looked like. So she should be staying to the right now and probably coming down pit road. Yep, there she goes.
So that was my point. Thankfully, that worked out okay. But the point was they were running about the same speed. And now as it dries, obviously, the dry tires will be a big advantage. Yeah. But at that point, they were pretty equal on lap time.
That's going to do a big flip-flop right now. That's happening in terms of speeds.
E.J. Viso running in 5th spot there for KB Racing Technology in the number 8 car. Danica Patrick again is a lap down. 16th.
Had that spin that we documented into turn number 1 and knocked the nose askew. Got a new one.
Trying to find the opportunity to get around Viso.
So what you're trying to do while we watch this, well, we'll stay with this to see. This is the place, Robbie, you said it would be tough.
It's a tough pass right there.
Oh, look at this. Ryan Hunter-Reay takes the position.
Got it.
In the first turn. Wow,
that's good.
But
nice. That comes back to confidence. He is so confident with that race car because that is a challenging, high percentage pass to pull off there.
Yep.
What you don't want to forget, as you see Castro Neves come in, is that while you see Ryan Hunter-Reay trying to weave through traffic, you have the leaders up on rain tires with no traffic ahead of them, making distance on him.
Elio Castro Neves hits pit lane. He's headed toward you, Jack.
And the most important thing that Castro Neves wants, as does Scott Dixon right now, they desperately want to get those rain tires off. The crew goes to work, and that's precisely what they're going to do. They're going to put the slicks back on and send them out and away.
Now be careful, Elio, as well as other, because the exit right here, this right here is where you can really get in trouble.
Justin Wilson goes through the big puddle, and so does Elio.
So just like eggshells, like you got an egg between your foot and the gas pedal. That's what you got to do getting through that puddle coming off pit road.
And just to mention another rule change from last year, since we saw the pit stop and Elio taking on a little